live once again. I went live in the wee hours of this morning. Now I'm back on this Sunday afternoon to chop it up with you guys. So happy Sunday for those out there. And keep in mind, this is we are in the spring. We may as well say we're in the spring season. We're not officially, and it's the spring solstice hasn't officially hit us, but you may as well say we're in the spring season. The time moved forward this morning. For those who may have forgotten, we are now in daylight savings time. So had to get adjusted to that. But yeah, guys, what's good? What's cracking? Y'all go ahead and tap in. Y'all come in. Go ahead and tap into the live. If you're coming in, make sure you tap that like button. Make sure you tap the like button as you come in. It would greatly be appreciated. I got a little bit to talk about today. So I want to, chop it up with you guys and let you guys know what I got going on in the upcoming months in regards to content creation. So yeah, and then for those, of course, that are new to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Definitely go check out the content. I make travel content, and so go check out the long form vlogs. I make these, in vlog format. So go check out the content. Leave a comment, like the videos, everything like that. The more you like, the more you guys interact, and the more you like the videos and whatnot, the more the video gets pushed into the algorithm. So definitely, if you can, definitely support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, what up, Braxton? Homie, where Kenneth? I have no idea. I still haven't heard from Kenneth. Still haven't heard from him after all these months. It's basically been a year at this point, I think. So yeah, I have no idea, bro. But yeah. But wherever he is, I hope he's doing okay. That's all I can say on that. Hope he's doing okay. But yeah, guys, again, I see a lot of people coming in. So make sure you hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. One tap of the screen, double click of a mouse, whatever the case may be, man. One click of a mouse, double tap of the screen. That's all you got to do. It costs nothing to like the vlog, like the video, like the live. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I don't know if you guys are aware. Welcome to the live stream, by the way. I believe it's Bree Kennedy 787. If I mispronounce that, I do apologize. But welcome to this live stream. And this may or may not be your first time tuning into this live, so or tuning into my channel through this live. So if you're unfamiliar with what this channel is or what I do, I am a travel vlogger. I make travel content. I go to different cities and states and just go vlog and capture a lot of the scenery, the historical sites. Also give the history and just catch the vibes of wherever I am. So go check out the content if you haven't already done so. I would greatly appreciate it. Any interactions with the videos, whether you hit a like or whether you subscribe, whatever the case may be, definitely, I would appreciate you for supporting. It definitely helps the channel grow. I'm now, by the way, I'm now over 2,000 subs, by the way, for those, I haven't made that announcement yet, but I have exceeded 2,000 subs, so I'm elevating on here. I'm elevating on this channel, but want to elevate even more. You know what I'm saying? I want to one day reach the 5,000 mark, 10,000 mark, and eventually get into six figures. with the subs. So, and you know, the more and more that I get, but most importantly, I want to get people actually watching the content. I want people to actually tune in and tap into what I got going on over here as well. So I appreciate everybody who's new to the channel, who recently subscribed and who tuned in to this channel. So yeah, what's up, Tiger? Tiger says, what are you doing? I'm just chilling, bro. Just chilling on this Sunday afternoon, just chopping it up with the live, you know, chopping it up on live. That's pretty much it. What's up, JP? Says peace, safe travels, much love, stay hydrated. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for tuning in. I definitely will make sure I stay safe in my travels and everything like that. And also, like you said, stay hydrated. Absolutely. It's very important to stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to keep their kidney function going. Helps the brain function, helps those joints. Gotta lubricate those joints. You definitely gotta stay hydrated for sure. You know, especially with that H2O, you know what I'm saying? Especially with that H2O. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on. But yeah, I wanna say this, you know, guys. The news that I do have, for those who don't know, I remember in my community post, in my quiz, not quiz, I'm sorry, my poll, I had you guys vote on places you would like for me to go on my next extensive vlogging trip. That it was initially set for April, but I have to postpone it to July. So you know, the poll is still available on the community post if you guys are interested. I would appreciate you guys, whenever you get a chance, go over to the community tab and go vote on where you would like for me to take my next vlogging trip. Now the post says I'm gonna keep the post up until April 1st, but because I was unable to edit the post, it's going to continue to say April 1st. But in actuality, I'm gonna keep that post up until well, actually I said March 1st, I think. I either said March 1st or April 1st. I can't remember, but either way, I can't change it, you know. So I'm gonna keep it up until at least perhaps maybe mid-June, and whatever the results are by that time, that's where I'll end up going, you know, when I go on this trip in July. You know what I'm saying? So guys, keep voting, keep participating. The more and more you guys participate and interact with this channel, the more it helps. So I would greatly appreciate any type of you know, participation. Screwface says coconut water. Yeah, coconut water is good for you as well. Yeah, you definitely want to get, you know, you definitely want to be hydrated for sure. Hydration is everything, you know. And it's good for the skin too, you know what I'm saying? It keeps the skin clear, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. Keeps the mind clear, the skin clear, keeps your kidney functions up, everything like that. Especially when you're traveling and you going to places like, say you taking hikes. You definitely gonna need it for hikes, for long walks, bicycle rides, you know, even if you're just taking a brisk walk. I mean, you know, it's good for you it's good to hydrate, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to do that, you know what I'm saying? I can't like emphasize enough how important water is, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like not enough people, there's a lot of people that's not getting the sufficient amount of water, daily intake of water that they need. And it affects the kidney function, and it affects the mood, it affects the you know, your day-to-day activities, everything like that. So, you know, definitely get that H2O for sure. But yeah, guys, go participate in the poll. If I remember correctly, the choices were Arizona. It's like 3 states in one selection. So it's Arizona, New Mexico, and I think Nevada in one of the selections. The other one was Texas, Oklahoma, The other one was the Dakotas, whether it be both that includes both North and South Dakota. And the other one was Maryland, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. You know, so far on the poll, the Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada selection leads the poll, leads in the voting. I believe it's at like 48% now. So again, the poll is going to be up until at least mid-June. So we still got like 3 months to vote on it. So, you know, guys, definitely tap in. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, man, I mean, and if you guys want to make your own like personal suggestions as far as travel destinations right here in the U.S., definitely feel free to leave that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That way I can look into those places and do my research and all that good stuff. You know, because I also like to hear from you guys, you know, what you guys would like to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a small channel, so I'm definitely trying to grow. And I feel like part of the growth process is me engaging with my audience. So yeah, you guys definitely tap in. Definitely tap in. I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, let me get up and walk around a little bit. It's a really pretty nice day out today. Pretty nice day out today to go walking. It looks a little overcast. Looks a little overcast, but still a nice day. The temperatures are really nice. You know, it feels like a spring day. It feels like a overcast spring day. I hope you guys are, you know, doing something that's spiritually uplifting, whether that's exercising, you know, working out, exercising, traveling. If you can't travel, at least, you know, exercise, read a book, meditate. There's so many things you could do, you know what I'm saying, to keep yourself spiritually uplifted. I mean, like with mine personally, mine is just basically meditation's one of them. Of course, traveling, which is what I do on this channel, and working out. That's another thing for me. That's therapeutic, you know. And yeah, I'm reading, researching, just learning new things. That's really what keeps me grounded, what keeps me going, you know.
Right. It's not free.
Yeah. I feel like everybody needs to have something that gives them purpose, that gives you purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs something that gives you purpose. No matter what it is, as long as it's something that's productive and, you know, of course, legal and all that other stuff. You know, that's the main thing. R2D2 and Darth Vader right here. Yeah, this is really dope right here. R.I.P. to James Earl Jones, man. R.I.P. to James Earl Jones and Darth Vader. The iconic voice of Darth Vader, man. But yeah, man, y'all check out. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you haven't checked out my latest vlogs, make sure you go check out my latest vlogs. I revisited the state of Mississippi and did a few vlogs out there about a week ago. It's really cool. It's really nice going back to the great state of Mississippi. That's kind of become a second home of sorts. You know, it's really good going back to Mississippi and getting the that vibe, the blues vibe, that southern vibe, you know. I also want to make it back to Louisiana one of these days. That'd be really cool. Make it back to Louisiana one of these days. Maybe I could vlog a couple of their restaurants or something. You know, get some of that, you know, get some of that Louisiana like culture as far as the food and everything like that. As far as the cuisine. But you know what I miss, you guys? Like, I know that, you know, there's people that still get out and do things, but it just isn't the same anymore, you know. And I think a lot of it is attributed to, you know, it could be money. Money could be an issue. Or it could be like, you know, just the times we live in is different. That a lot of people just don't see the need of just, you know, go out and do things. And it could be that, you know, maybe the internet and social media has kind of put a damper on a lot of like personal or physical interaction or physical going out and doing things like that, you know, streaming and all that type of stuff, which is nothing wrong with streaming and social media, the internet, because that's the times we live in. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's just a different time. And just remember before the days before streaming and the internet and, you know, stuff like that, you know, stuff like on weekends, especially Sundays, be a lot of people just out and about. And it seemed like every weekend it was like that. But then again, this is Sunday. So this is today is Sunday. So a lot of people, you know, you go to church, probably go out to eat, and then probably get full, get tired, and go go home and lay down, and you know. So Sunday is like a day of relaxation to prepare for the work week. So I can see that being a thing as well. But yeah, man, for those who's coming into the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Go check out the channel. I do travel content for those that are new, those that are just coming to this live stream, and this is your first time discovering me. Go check out the content. Support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, I make travel content. I actually, and another thing too, not only do I make travel content, not only do I have content right here in the States, I have content, international content by way of a trip to Japan, where I vlogged my experience in Japan. I actually have a playlist on my channel. It's simply called the Japan playlist. So go check that out, so you guys can see my experience, my first like international experience, especially going abroad. It was really a dope experience, and I was so honored to document it and everything like that. So go check it out. I greatly would appreciate that as well. You know, things have been kind of going slow as far as the growth of the channel, but nevertheless, I am appreciative on the growth that I was able to obtain. So appreciate everybody who continues to rock with me, continues to support me and all that good stuff. All the support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, y'all. What y'all got up for this Sunday afternoon, though? This Sunday afternoon, anybody got any plans? Or is everybody just gonna relax, chillax today? And if so, if you're going to chillax today, it's definitely understandable. Definitely understandable, guys. But you know, your boy just hit 2,000 subs. I just hit 2,000 subs a few days ago, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. I finally hit that 2,000 subscriber milestone. So yeah, continue to support your boy. Continue to support your boy. We're on the road now to 5K. We're on the road to 5K, and we're not gonna stop until we get to that 5K. And we're not even gonna stop then. We're gonna continue to grow this channel. We're gonna get it to 10K. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna take this channel to a whole nother level. We're gonna take this channel to a whole nother level. I want to get a good blend of not only domestic travel, but I want to get a good blend of, like, I want to get some international in there as well. I already got off to a good start with that, with the Japan vlogs. What up, Shay? Welcome back to the channel. I remember you from a few live streams ago. Shout out to London. Shout out to the UK. I appreciate you for tuning in once again. And it's good to get love from overseas. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get love. It's good to get love and support from overseas. So I appreciate you, Shay. Thanks for tapping into another live stream. And you guys, when you come into the live, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, I definitely want to hear you guys' suggestions. If you have any suggestions on travel spots, you know, I definitely want to get you guys' suggestions. I want to be, you know, I want to get you guys suggestions. I want to know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? I like to get feedback from the supporters. I like to get feedback from the supporters. I love the engagement and the interaction. So, you know what I'm saying? It's more to it than to me. To me, it's more to it than just you know, me just vlogging. Like, I like to get the interactions and the engagement as well. Fanbo Podcast says East Oakland in the building. What's going on, Fanbo? East Oakland in the building. I hope you're doing well. Nice you remember me. Yeah. I be trying to remember as many of my viewers as possible, my supporters as possible. When you travel, don't travel alone. Well, for one, I'm not going anywhere overseas anytime soon. I'm not going over, because everything, it's crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till all that stuff die down, whenever that is. But we good here in the States though. But like overseas right now, I'm avoiding that right now. You know. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that, Shay. Yeah, I'm not really, I'm not really traveling like that. At least not internationally right now. I got that out of my system back in October. But yeah, Fanbo, that's what I do most of my traveling. That's how I do most of my traveling. I do most of my traveling alone, you know what I'm saying? And shoot, if you know what I'm saying? If I can't find nobody to roll with me, if I can find somebody to roll with me, then yeah, I definitely go traveling with somebody. Most of the people I know don't like to travel like that, to be honest. How's the weather up in America? I know where I'm at right now. It's really nice. It's nice springtime weather. You know what I'm saying? It's like nice and a little breezy, little breezy out right now, but relatively warm. So that's pretty much how what we looking like right now as far as the weather. At least where I'm at. What's up, Bambi? Bambi P in the building. What's going on? How are you today? Bambi, my peoples. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just vibing on this Sunday afternoon. Just chilling. Just decided I'd get on here, get on live, chop it up a little bit. Just hit the 2,000 sub milestone a few days ago, so happy about that. Looking for continued growth on this channel. Chilling just like a villain. That's right. That's right. That's the only way I know how to do it. That's the only way I know how to do it. Yeah. Yeah, man, y'all, man, I'm just chilling, just chilling out, and everything like that. And like I said, you know, for those who just tuning in to the live, I also want to remind you to go check out the poll on my community post. Go check out the poll. I still have the polls open for my next travel destination. So there's four, you know, there are four different choices, you know, as far as travel destinations and everything like that. I have in one selection, I have Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada. In another selection, I have Texas, Oklahoma. Another selection, I have the Dakotas. In the other selection, I have, what else do I have? I have Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. So go check those out, guys. Go check out the poll. Polls will be open until further notice, at least until maybe mid-June. So, you know, definitely go check those out. Go check it out. I appreciate the, you know, all of the engagement and whatnot. So. But yeah, man, but if those that are traveling right now, at least that have any plans to travel, hopefully you don't have any plans to travel like abroad anytime soon, especially like in the you know, North Africa, you know, Mexico and the Middle East and none of that type of stuff. Hopefully, you know, maybe you guys can postpone those plans, you know, indefinitely, because there's a lot going on in this world right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually not the type of person to try to tell people to, I'm gonna put it to you like this, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm never the type of person to try to tell anybody or try to make anybody live in fear, because living in fear is not living at all. But I'm just trying to tell people, man, be cautious in how you make your moves. You know, be very, very cautious and everything like that. And you know what I'm saying? And keep your awareness levels up. Stay tapped into what's going on in the world, because yeah, it's a lot going on. You know, the situation out in Mexico with the cartels and all that type of stuff, you know, that in and itself is obviously very scary. Even, you know, the cartels are even in the tourist spots in Mexico. That's how bad it is. Like, me personally, I've never really been crazy about visiting Mexico. Not even like Cancun or any of any other, you know, like tourist spots, you know, resort cities and stuff like that. Because it's still, I feel like even in those areas, it's still very dangerous. So, you know, I just tell people like this, you know, those that are out there right now, or, you know, went out there recently on vacation, I hope you guys made it back safely in the midst of all that chaos out there. You know, it's a lot of chaos in South America. It's no matter where you go. I mean, the only place I can say that was pretty chill was Japan, because I was just there. I was there a few months ago personally, and it was real peaceful out there. You know, very peaceful. Like, if only like the whole world was like that, man, the world would be a better place to live. But unfortunately, it's a lot of just you know, it's a lot of warfare going on. It's a lot of physical warfare, guerrilla warfare, psychological warfare that's going on, and it affects how people live. It affects, you know, how people view the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like, and I'm gonna feel like this until the day I leave this earth. I still feel like the earth in its natural state is a beautiful place. I really still feel like it's the people. It's the people that mess it up, man. It's the people, their religious beliefs at times, their differences. I mean, or their mindsets, I should say, the mindset. Like, you know, the evil individuals, greed, and this lust for power. You know, I feel like those are the things that destroy the planet. But the planet in its natural state, though, is a beautiful place. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I wish it wasn't. I wish that we could be able to roam the earth, as you know, roam the earth freely without worry of any type of anything, like any type of danger or anything like that. But unfortunately, in reality, is that we can't. We can't. It's only certain places. It's some places on the planet that are just completely no-go zones. Like, I wouldn't even want to go there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a few spots like that here in America, but not a whole lot. You can pretty much go anywhere in America as long as you know, some places, though, you just have to be like more, you have to be more cautious than some other places, you know, especially in the big cities. The big cities where there's more people, those are the places you definitely got to keep your head on the swivel and, you know what I'm saying, and always look out. So for those that's traveling, for those that's out there traveling, you know what I'm saying, it's out right now, that's going out chilling. Yeah, you know, enjoy yourself, have fun, you know what I'm saying. Life should be about having fun, but we also have to be, you know, we also have to be on our P's and Q's and be aware of our surroundings at all times, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's what literally keeps you safe and keeps you alive, you know. Because we, you know, a lot of times we live in a crazy world, crazy society, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we still gotta live, you know what I'm saying? We still gotta live. We still gotta look out for our mental health, our spiritual health, our emotional health, our emotional state. We have to make sure those things are intact. You know, our sanity, you know, our sanity is very important. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so guys, just, you know, I just want to say that. But yeah. But you know, I'm gonna keep on traveling, keep on doing my thing and everything like that. And you know, I'm probably gonna do less of it, you know, for the time being, but I'm still gonna be on this. I'm still gonna be doing my channel. I'm gonna do my live streams and everything like that. So you know, you guys gonna still hear from me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna post my vlogs on occasion. You know, I'm gonna still do that. I'm gonna keep this channel active, but it's just that, yeah, man. All that heavy traveling. Yeah. If anything, I'll just go do a trip, batch record, get, you know, batch content create, and just go from there, you know. But yeah, man. If y'all new to this channel, make sure you go check out the channel, go subscribe, go check out the content. I post long form videos in the form of vlogs, and in these vlogs I travel to different cities, states, landmarks, all type of stuff, and you know, from time to time, museums, you know, capture the scenery, provide my commentary, and get the historical vibes of the places that I visit. I think you'll like it. So if you're new to the channel, go check it out. I'll greatly appreciate you guys if you subscribe to the channel, you know, and it's free. You know, it costs nothing to support the channel. And you know, like the videos. If you like the videos, you know, drop a comment, you know, everything like that. So, you know, definitely, you know, definitely support your boy, you know. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on up off of here for now. I'll catch you guys later. So until next time, thanks for everybody for tuning in to the live and interacting with your boy this afternoon. I'm going to continue to enjoy this afternoon, continue enjoying the vibes. And until next time, people, peace. Later.